In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to use a JSON prompt for your creatives and all your realistic commercials. Then let me open my WPS up. Then over here is a premium prompt I compiled for all my commercials using a JSON prompt, right? Then over here you can see that this is JSON Google Veo 3 prompts. Then when you are writing a prompt, there are some things you ask ChatGPT to give you, and there are some things it will not give you when you are asking ChatGPT for a prompt. For instance, if you ask ChatGPT to give you a JSON prompt for a particular commercial, it will give you a JSON prompt, but it will exclude something that will make that particular ad or creative to be relevant and cinematic, right? Then I have actually tested all of those things which are necessary for every commercials and added them in this my prompt. How this prompt works is that we are going to copy this particular prompt now and give ChatGPT. Then ChatGPT will use this particular guide and now give you a realistic prompt for your video creatives. Then over here you can see all of those prompts depending on what you want to create and in different formats. If you need a UGC prompt, if you use an unboxing prompt, whatever prompt you need, even for food commercials, I basically have it over here. This is text to video prompt, right? If I go back, I will basically go to this over here is image to video prompting, right? Once you copy this, for instance, and with your product image, give ChatGPT will now use that your particular image and this prompt and then give you a realistic prompt for that product image you gave it and your prompt, right? Then over here you can see basically this is foodie craving ads for food commercials. Let me see if you want to create something like meat pie, egg roll, or anything that's related to food, right? This is what you are going to add ChatGPT. Copy this for F&B product, juicy, crispy, craving worthy ventures, and all of those things. Then copy it like this. Generate a full Google Veo 3 JSON prompt based on this template and my product image, which means you are going to copy this with your product image and send it to ChatGPT. Once you send it to ChatGPT, it's now going to give you a realistic commercial prompt for your commercial, which will now use that particular one to generate you based on this idea and now give your Veo 3 or Google Gemini, right? Then let me go back. This is all of the commercials I created for text, for image to video, right? This is for this. Then the other one I showed is basically for text to video. Let me go back to that text to video and analyze it basically for you. If I go back over here to this master JSON Google Veo 3 prompts, right? You can see that this is reusable cinematic JSON template for create opening product launches. It is basically for unboxing video experiences, right? You can basically use all these ones over here as maybe UGC ads and the rest basically. Then let me go back over here and show you. Let me analyze this for you. Then over here is your different you can see your different scenes, your camera moves, your product parts, and every of those things you need for basically for your commercials, right? Then this is another JSON format style. Please make a full structured JSON master ad prompt for my product. Then this is place they wrote product name, right? Then remove this product name and add that to your product. If that your product is shoe, right, add it. If that your product is cap, add it. If that your product is whatever hoodie or anything, just add it over there. It will now use that your product with this particular guide I gave it over here, then and give you a realistic prompt for your commercials, right? Then over here is this. You can see this is basically a code. If you are editing this, make sure you don't edit all those curly braces and those braces, right? Then edit what I say you should edit and leave the rest. If you need this prompt, I'm going to give it to you. Just send me a chat via my comment section or send me email, and I will basically send you this for your commercials. Then over here you can see that this is product name. It will not get this product name from what you gave it over here as product name. Then this is cinematic assembly. This is a type of product name, cinematic what assembly. That's the type of commercial it will give you, right? Then base style is cinematic and photorealistic is going to be 4K, right? Then aspect ratio is 16:9, which means it's going to be what landscape. If it's a short, it's now going to be portrait. You know, to be maybe 9:16, but this is what 16:9, right? Then over here is room description. For that particular commercial is a clean, well lit environment that matches the product's theme and brand identity, which means it will basically analyze that particular template, that particular product you gave it well, and now decide which type of theme, which type of background will I use this particular word commercial. If you are creating maybe a food brand, it's not going to give it a brand, a background as that of what shoe or that of body spray, right? They are going to be two different sounds and two different sounds and background with different colors, right? Then over here basically you are going to see the camera setup for this, of which if you are writing your own, ChatGPT may not even give you camera setup for if you are asking it for your description for your JSON prompt. That is why this particular one is very recommended for if you want to create a realistic commercials. Then this is room temperature, aspect ratio, this is camera setup, a single fixed wide angle shot. The camera remains stable for the entire duration to emphasize what transformation, which means as the transformation is going on, the camera is expected to be what at a steady angle, right? It should not move till after the experiences. Then this is a seed box or container branded with your product logo, right? Is that container is going to have the name of that your product with the logo, of which when that particular box breaks into two, you're not going to see your product inside, right? This is name assembled element list key final products or objects or product state that appear during assembly, transformations, and or review. Then this is negative prompt. Negative prompt means all these things should not be in that particular prompt. Of course, I don't basically need it. There should be no people, nobody in that particular ad. There should be no text overlays. There should be no unrelated object. If you are talking about shoe, there should be no cap. If you are talking about cap, there should be no shoes, right? No unrelated objects, no clutter, and no distracting music. The type of music, the type of background music in a lowered volume is the type of song that is related to that particular commercials. Then if I basically go by, I want to see the sequence one, of which this is the sequence one of that particular scene, right? I'm going to see in the center of the environment is the branded name or product name, box lit still, right? Hints at something about to happen, right? The box will remain still, and there should be a kind of vibration that something is basically about to happen. Then the sequence 2 is this: the box seems glow or vibrate subtly, anticipation before opening. You can see the audio, you can see the timestamp, you can see the sequence, of which if you are writing yours, you may not even really have to give ChatGPT this particular guide to create a commercials as good as this for you. Then let's now go back. This is sequence 3, from 0.2 seconds to 0.06 seconds, of which Veo 3 produces or Gemini produces like 6 seconds, 8 seconds video, and this ad is created in the range of 8 seconds. Then this is from 0.02 to 0.06. Then action is this: from the fixed perspective, element from the assembled elements list appears, fly in or unfold smoothly into place, right? Then this is final detail set. This is sequence 4, timestamp, and 0.06 to 0.08, of which this is 2 seconds. The final detail settles into place, completing the scene. The environment now showcases the product, of which when that particular box opens, the parts of that particular element will now fly out of that box and what assemble together to form a particular cinematic what assembly, right? That is the type of commercial we are creating, right? Over here is other commercial, but this is for this what kind of what experience. Then if I go back to my Microsoft Word, I have actually converted this to Word. This is my master VO3 JSON what JSON prompt, right? You can see it over here. Then I've basically converted this to Word for easy editing and what editing of this particular word guides. I'll now click here. Make sure you copy every detail of that particular ad. Make sure you copy every details, every curly brace, you copy everything. If you did not copy it well, you will not really have a responsive or even a good cinematic ads, right? You should make sure you cool down and what copy it. If you are using your phone like I'm doing now, you can should actually cool down and copy it, of which you can basically use your phone to edit it and what and do whatever you want to do with your phone. If you are using your laptop, fine. Then I'll now go back to my chat GPT. I'll come over here and paste it. Remember, I've not added my product so far, right? Then for you to determine the type of creatives, right, you should first of all understand that is this particular product, does it really have the need for unboxing, right? Did these products have need for unboxing? Do this one have need for what? For unboxing. There are some products that have need for unboxing, and there are some products that don't have need for what? Unboxing. You should determine the type of creatives, type of what cinematic what experience it should give a particular what product. Then for this, if I want to create any product I want to create now, right? If I want to create maybe something like a body lotion, right? This is body lotion, right? This is basically a body lotion. I will now click on what? Go. It is going to analyze this body lotion with this particular guide I've given ChatGPT and now give me a JSON prompt. Remember, what you are looking for is actually a JSON prompt, right? Then let's look at what it gives us. When it gives you this particular thing, make sure you don't copy it straight from this and give your VO3 or your Gemini. You should first of all read through what it gives you before you now what makes your final what conclusions. You can edit this prompt, you can basically what leave it like that, but this is what a clean body lotion schematic what assembly, right? Then this is 4K and 16:9 according to our guide. Then this room description, a clean softly illuminated vanity setup with warm sunlight filtering through sheer curtains. The surface is marble and gold accented, reflecting the brand's premium moisturizing glow what aesthetic, which is we are talking about what body lotion. Then the camera setup is a single fixed wide angle shot. The camera remains stable for the entire duration to what emphasize transformations. Then this is key elements, the sealed golden white box branded with body lotion logo, right? Then soft glowing reflection on marble surfaces, hints of product color marbles, there's creamy beige, gold and pures white. Then let's talk about the sequence. In the center of the boxing, the branded body lotion box rests still on a marble surface under warm diffused lighting, giving a premium spa-like what feel. The spa-like feel means where the body can be taken care of. It is a spa-like what feel. If it is about food, it's going to give you more of a kitchen what feel, right? Then the audio is soft ambient hum of a calm indoor space with light natural what reverb. Then sim 2 is 001, sequence 2 is 001 to 00 what 1 seconds to what 2 seconds. The edges of the box emits a subtle golden glow, creating anticipation before opening. Then a satisfying click or seal releases sound cue. Sound cue begins the transformation. Then this is what sequence 3. Then the top of the box slowly lifts up. The elegant lotion bottle smoothly rises, surrounded by a soft shimmer of moisturizing what? Mist. Then this is sequence 4. The bottle gently settles on the surface. A golden highlight glides across its label. Background lighting dims to draw focus on the product glossy's finish. Then you now copy. Then if I basically copy my prompt, the one that ChatGPT generated for me, I'll now go to my browser, whichever browser I'm using for my Veo 3 creations. Then I'll go to Veo 3 AI. Then I'll now click on Flow, right? Then from Flow I'll click on Create with Flow. Then from here I'll now click on New Project. This is New Project, right? Then after I'll now click on, this is text to video, of which we are generating text to video. If what you are doing is image to video, you can basically click on frame to video and generate a video, but this is text to video. Then the scape we are using is landscape format, and output should basically be 1, and this is Veo 3.1 fast, right? Then over here we'll now click on this place and paste our prompt. From here we click on go, right? You can see this is basically generated. You can see that 20 credits left, of which I have 4 credits initially. Then each of these video creations costs 20 credits. Then before you click on this, you should make sure that all your prompt is well analyzed, and you make sure that this is actually what you wanted. You can see this is generating. Then let's see what is giving us. This is 24%, actually 25% now, and I think it will take for less than 2 minutes to generate a complete video with Veo 3. Then let's analyze, look at what we are having. This is metadata, and this is body lotion cinematic assembly. Then photorealistic 4K aspect ratio is 16 by 9, right? Of which you have selected 16 by 9 over here. Then this is room descriptions, a clean, softly illuminated vanity setup with warm sunlight filtering through sheer curtains, right? Then this is all of this scene from this is it from sequence 1 to sequence 4, right? This is our final commercials here, right? And if you click on this is our final commercials, right? You can see our commercials here now. This is body lotion, and if you open and display this, basically if you want to download, you now click on this and download original size 720p, right? And you can see our video is being downloaded to our phone.